Welcome to Identifying Your Priorities, the first step in effectively managing your time. Our priorities, and ultimately our actions, are linked to what we are motivated to accomplish, what we are passionate about achieving in life. Big dreams and strong convictions make great things happen.
When your goals are so big that they scare small minds, and you're so driven that you can envision this goal every minute of every day, it is then that great things start to happen.
Once you know what you want to accomplish, you can develop your action plan and determine your priorities. You will have short-term priorities, long-term priorities, urgent priorities, top priorities, low priorities, and only 24 hours in a day to get things done.
And so, if you only have 24 hours a day, your success is solely dependent on how you use that 24 hours.
Do you have a lot of things to do, but you're feeling overwhelmed and don't know where to start? Then this video will show you a simple way to prioritize your tasks in the right order so you can be more productive and have time for the things that matters in your life. There are two factors that define what we do: urgent and important. They both have different characters. Urgent means that it requires your attention right now and has immediate consequences. Important is anything that helps us achieve our long-term goals and values. These are the things that will have a big impact on our lives. However, since they do not have a clear deadline and the consequences of not doing them doesn't appear right away, it's easier to tell yourself you'll do it later, but then later becomes never.
Make a list. Write out everything that is urgent and requires immediate attention. Then, write down what you can and should be doing now to achieve your long-term goals. Maybe you need to contact Career Services to find an internship, or plan a healthy menu and exercise routine to meet fitness goals, or maybe you need to talk with your advisor to make sure that you graduate on time. Think about the steps that you need to take to realize your dreams. Next, think about and write down the rest of your responsibilities. Consider the day-to-day tasks that we all must do to take care of ourselves and others. And then, acknowledge there will be distractions, competing priorities, and unexpected changes in your course. It happens to everyone. But those who learn how to prioritize their tasks based on what is important are the ones who achieve the most.
This is called an Eisenhower matrix. Stephen Covey also wrote about this process in his book 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, and this method helps you to quickly identify the activities that you should focus on when you're under time pressure, and it keeps you on track with your long-term goals. The first box is for things that are important and urgent. These are project deadlines, medical emergencies, and problems. The strategy is to do it first and do it now. The second box is about what's important and not urgent, such as your health, relationships, and dreams. It's about preventing and planning for the future. The action step is to schedule it and decide when to do it as soon as possible. The third box has urgent and not important activities. These are interruptions, random phone calls, texts, unimportant emails you get, and they often involve the priorities of other people. The strategy is to reschedule or delegate by asking someone else to do it. The fourth box is not urgent and not important. It's watching TV, checking social media, and other time wasters. Even if they're tempting because they require less effort, decide to do it later or avoid it completely.
How many of your 24 do you spend mindlessly scrolling through social media, or on the phone to friends, or watching aimless videos on YouTube? So what's the difference between someone who is successful in their education, or in business, or however you want to define it, and someone who is unsuccessful? The successful person uses every single hour of their 24 hours wisely. That's it. That's really it. The person failing their exams will be spending much of their 24 hours doing things that do not align with their long-term goals.
Let me ask you a question. Do you act or react? In order to act, you need to 100% know what's important, what results you're aiming for. If you don't have that, you will get into a reactive mode where you let the urgent, unimportant things direct your actions and thoughts.
My current situation is a perfect reflection of the hard work or lack of work I put in. When you look at the all-time greats, there's one thing in common among them all. They all have relentless, sickening work ethic. To get to the top, you have to skip watching TV, going to every party, scrolling through social media, and wasting your time on unproductive things.
Some of you are doing okay. You're getting decent grades at university. You're passing your exams. You're getting your assignments in on time. But you shouldn't be satisfied with just doing okay. No one should be aiming for average, and that includes you. You need to be set on climbing to the next level. And you're not going to reach the next level until you commit to becoming better than you were yesterday. When you start giving more, you'll start receiving more. More opportunities, more prosperity, stronger relationships, and better health. If you push yourself, you can always raise the bar in your life. You have to keep raising the bar. First you set the standard, then you raise the bar. You're only going to rise above average by working hard, by grinding, by hustling, by believing in yourself, by believing in yourself when no one else does, by becoming obsessed with reaching success, by sacrificing today for a better tomorrow, by getting out of your comfort zone and pushing yourself past perceived limitations, by sticking it out when things get tough, by using your pain as fuel to drive you to success, by taking responsibility of your life, no matter what happens, by not using excuses to allow your poor results, by doing whatever it takes.
Take a look at your list. How many of your daily tasks are truly important? What are you doing to achieve your long-term goals? We all have 24 hours in a day. How will you fill yours?